Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of American Idol.
Hotlanta, baby! It's the last of the cities.
But before we get to that, we want to let you know.
That's right.
Ronaldo Lapuz has a website.
It's RonaldoLapuz.com.
So check it out.
It's got some cool things on it. So,
ringtones and such.
Yeah. You know, just news and stuff like that. His song is a real hit.
Brothers Forever.
I'm sure he's going to be on tomorrow night's show, too. Okay, so 12,000 people showed up.
Oh, by the way, this is Ryan's home state.
That's right.
And
it's also where they found Clay Aiken, Jennifer Hudson, and Fantasia.
Clay
Wow.
Aiken, by the way, spam a lot.
Yes. See it before it's not here anymore.
Yeah. So, also, Ryan's parents showed up, and he was like, Mommy, Daddy.
That was so pathetic.
Why? I thought it was cute.
I don't want to go there. First up was Josh Jones.
He works with glass, man.
And
That's
he's got
his thing.
dagger eyes. That's probably what he uses to cut the glass. He had a great voice.
He was a rocker.
They just could not deal with it.
He was singing Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Yeah.
And
really
Simon
good.
was freaking out because he would sing and he was like, all right, I need you to turn around and start it again. So he thought he meant turn around.
And then turn around.
Start singing.
Stay turned.
Like, don't stop me now. Like that. And he was like, no, stay turned around.
Really? Stay turned.
So after all that, he made it through.
Okay, so next up was JP.
Yes, this guy auditioned in, what was it, like season 4 or either season 4 or 2004.
Nappy D, you've been separated at birth.
This guy was sitting 2 seats away from Carrie Underwood.
That's right. And he is in the cool kids club to boot. He
wears short sleeve shirt over a long sleeve shirt.
That's right. Everybody knows that equals cool. So, he is a music major in school.
What?
For a voice. No. He's going to be on tomorrow's show. How can he? And he was just like, I got to make it. You got to put me through because I can't sit for 4 years of school.
Dude,
you're not going to make
it into school?
I don't know. It must be like community college. Sorry, all those who go to community. Yeah, they do. They do. So, he didn't make it.
Still, they have standards too.
This much. Okay, so Paula is just a girl who can't say no.
And they gave us a montage to recognize
from that song from Oklahoma, the musical. And it's what we've been telling you all along. Paula, why are you there? You don't know what you're doing.
She's like, oh, guys, I don't know. I think you're a really good person.
I don't know. Next up, Asia Epperson. This poor girl. Her dad passed away like 2 days before her audition.
That's tough.
The strength that this girl had was amazing, and her voice was just as amazing to match.
Yeah. She had a really raspy voice.
Yeah, like an I Drank Acid voice, but I liked it. I really did like it. 100,000,000% yes to Hollywood.
Says Randy.
Said everybody, really.
She deserved it.
And Paula cried for her. Good one. Would you pull a nose hair? Come on, anybody would. I was like tearing up too. And I'm the Ice Queen. Alright, so Brooke Helvie was up next.
She's Miss South Florida Fair.
Yeah, she's not even Miss Florida. Not even Miss South Florida.
Hey, it's a tongue twister.
She's like county fair
Miss South Florida Fair.
And I thought 100,000,000% that she was going to suck.
The way they were setting up her video package, it was like, oh my god.
You're going to make a fool of yourself.
She was really good. I thought
she
it was
really
good.
was good. And everybody loved it. And she told Simon that she loved him.
She was like, Simon, I love you. And he was like, I know.
I know. So, you know, go to Hollywood, honey, but leave the tiara home.
Or bring it. Whatever.
Don't bring it. Leave it at home. Because then it'll be one less thing to pack.
So next they had a montage of Glamorous. Everyone wanted to sing that song.
Yeah, that's a good song, but not for auditions.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good audition song, because it's a lot of, like, talky singing.
Yeah, well, it was anything but glamorous. Mm-hmm. They did not make it glamorous.
It was scary.
And you know what, guys? Don't sing Fergie songs. It's not cool. So
flying first class. That's what they were like. It was scary.
So Eva Miller was up next.
She was crazy.
She was a crazy, crazy, full of life, personality person.
She was singing Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles, White Chicks.
Yeah,
love that part.
Okay.
They're in the car and they're like,
she wiped out, and Simon totally said, "You're a phony, you're faking."
I don't know, because
I think she really did slip.
I think she fell, but she over-exaggerated it when she put her legs over her head.
Yeah, that was a little crazy. But is this a joke? No, it ain't no
Simon.
joke.
Wait, what am I doing?
Why are you giving her a British accent? No, it wasn't a joke, and she still loves Simon, even though she was possessed.
Yep.
So, Alexandria Lushington was up next.
She is 16 years old. I was like, what?
Yeah. And her great-grandma was there, who's
93.
heading to 93.
Wow.
She was more with it than Paula.
Yeah.
So, she sang, I thought, a very weird song for a
Funny
audition.
Valentine.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Why are you saying that?
She had a very mature voice. I mean, I had a hard time thinking that she was 16, but 2 seconds later, she's going to Hollywood.
Yeah.
So, the next montage, you gotta have a Clay montage. 100% nerds, 0% talent.
Guy with a skirt. Okay.
Guy with a girl voice.
Yeah, he was like, oh.
Yeah, he was like the last castrati, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Look that up, kids, if you don't know what that means. Fun facts, yes. Okay, so, Nathan, 16. He's a super 9th grader.
Yes.
He had to be there like 3 times already.
Meaning, like, super senior, as in you failed, whatever.
Yeah.
Grade. So, yeah.
Nathan Haidt, and he was super snarky, and I don't mean that in a good way. He was like the a-hole kid from the beginning of high school that you just want to smack around, you know?
B-hole.
The one that turns your book bag upside down and inside out and puts your book bag. Space bag. I couldn't think of the name of it. Yeah, one of those kind of a-holes. Or, you know, the one who steals your clarinet and thinks it's a hoot.
Well, we don't know who it was.
Well, I'm sure it was Nathan or someone like him. So Simon did not appreciate him at all. He was a small ass.
He was like, are you going to listen or are you going to be a smart ass?
Yeah, because he kept saying, what do you have there written on a piece of paper?
You wrote it down. I think he planned that.
Yeah.
Planned on saying, what do you have written down?
Because it was a bedroom audition.
He kept saying it.
It's only good enough for you in your bed.
Yeah, so after Simon gave
the door was
his
locked.
little opinion, Nathan was like, oh wait, no. Simon was like, oh, you can be a smart ass now when he was done.
He's like, oh, would you put paper?
Would you write down? Bad cigarette? No, I won't go with that one.
Goodbye. Your lucky parents get to take you home.
I think the parents told Ryan, like, that basically that kid was a pain in the ass, too. Because he's like, yeah.
Could you keep him?
A little lippy.
Yeah, little lippy is right. So, next up was Amanda. Amanda Overmeyer.
Yes, she is a goth nurse. For all those goth hospitals out there.
Don't hurt me. So, yeah, I'm sure she's like a visiting nurse or something.
She is something about respiratory equipment.
She had a classic I just drank acid voice.
Yes, like 50 tons or gallons or whatever.
And they loved it. It's not my thing, but they loved it.
She started out with a Janis Joplin song.
And I was thinking, oh, she can't sing anything else.
Auditions,
no.
Because, like...
It's very specific.
Yeah.
It's got a wang to it.
It's got a wang to it.
Yeah, so, not at the children's death, though. So yeah. She made it. She's going to Hollywood. I'm interested to see what happens after in Hollywood, because when you have an acid voice like that, you can't sing everything.
It's true.
So, last up for the auditions in Hotlanta.
Oh, Josiah.
Josiah Lemming, 18 years old.
This kid dropped out of school when he was 17 and then left his home to live in his car. From
what I could see, I think he was probably the sweetest 18-year-old I've ever seen. Really sweet, really real.
Josiah, I have to say, though, you probably should have finished high school.
Yeah, that might have been a good idea.
You kind of need
Go for your GED, dude. You could still go. So, he wrote an original song, which he performed, which was called To Run. And he kind of had like an English accent. I thought it was more of a goat accent, but
they didn't even mention that.
He sounded like Jimmy 0010. If anybody on YouTube has seen Jimmy.
No, there was definitely some singer that he sounded exactly like, but I could not pinpoint who it was.
They loved it
in a band. I don't know.
They loved it. They thought, wow, a guy from the South with an English accent.
Only when he sings.
Yeah. So 19 others made it from Hotlanta. And that concludes the auditioning process.
It does.
Tomorrow is going to be quite a show. I suggest that you set your TiVos now and plan to tune in if you don't have a TiVo, because it's going to be the best of the worst.
Yay.
And I'm sure we'll have plenty to say about that too. So watch it first and then come stop by and watch us. Till then, much love.